Hey, Amana here. Be love is my mantra, and I am here today with your moon soul messages, recording a day early, which is unusual. I almost always, or every time before, I've recorded on the actual day of the moon, but today I'm recording a day early. Tomorrow is March 13th, 2025, and we have a full moon in Virgo, a blood moon with a total lunar eclipse. So if you're feeling kind of weepy, a little uneasy, if you're feeling that urge to release something, like eclipses are a perfect time to be releasing and letting go. So perhaps make a little ritual or ceremony and do that for yourself. But today I'm thinking of trying a little bit different. So all the other times I have drawn one card at a time and spoken about each card as I go along, and drawing one card, then the next card, then the next card. But today I thought I would try drawing all three cards to begin with. And you let me know what you think of that flow. So I'm going to start with this beautiful deck by Autumn Sky. All of them have these incredible images on here. Like, look at that. What? So beautiful. And then each card has something specific written on the back. So let's see here. And then I'm going to pull two from the Herbal Astrology Oracle. Let's see what's going to come through for this full moon eclipse energy. Okay. I tend to shuffle. There's no wrong way to do this. Some people look at the cards, feel the cards. Some people spread them out. Okay. So here's the card. I'm going to set it down and then pull two from this Herbal Astrology Oracle. Okay. Oh, this is feeling hopeful already, honestly. Interesting. Okay. So, I don't think I've chosen that one here. Okay, so the first card is Levity. And so it's this woman here, and as you see, there's a cage and then all these birds, and this one bird is flying out of this cage and all these other birds are already outside of the cage. And this card is about letting go of your inhibitions. That's reminding us you hold the key to your own freedom. We can so often put our blame other people for how our lives are, but really we're the ones that keep choosing the different aspects of our lives every day. These little decisions and big decisions grow into the life that we're leading. And if you want a more free life, we have to make choices that allow us to be more free in our days and times. And this card also says, don't take things too seriously. This reminds me of my grandma Elsie. She was maybe not so much in her younger years, but as she grew up into her 80s and 90s, she was all about levity, laughter, not taking life too seriously, trying to make people smile when she passed them on the street, and not being afraid to act silly and for people to not smile or say hi back. Remember that you're doing great. Open your heart and remember to play. Remember to play. Feel that lightness. So for me, it feels like these messages are maybe not how you're going to feel exactly today, but in the days to come, the heavier energy is going to start to release and you're going to feel some more levity. And maybe you even want to create a ritual or ceremony of letting go, like letting go of your inhibitions or letting go of something you're holding on to from your past, a regret or shame or anger or resentment from your past. Can you create some way of letting go, whether it's writing it down and burning it, whether it's just speaking it out loud, whether you want to smash a plate or something like that? Find a way to not let your regrets cripple you right now in the present. because this will allow you to lean into your radiance. So this card says St. John's wort, but if you listen to the episode that I did with Judith Berger of Herbal Rituals, she calls it St. John's wort, and I've adopted that too. I love shifting some of these names to feminine women names and not be all about the men. And St. John's wort is one of those plants that I have really come to love and cherish, and she grows wild on the property that I'm on right now. I actually made a salve out of her. This is a St. John's wort salve. I put this on my face every day and use it for all sorts of things. St. John's wort. And what I love, and it's one of the identifying characteristics about St. John's wort, is that you see the flowers are this yellow color, which is beautiful. But when you take the blossom or like a bud and you smush it between your fingers, you don't have yellow on your fingers. It's actually more of a red color, like the color of my sweater, the blood color, which totally matches this blood moon, right? So St. John's wort, radiance, blood moon. I love that she's just like running naked. There's a bird and the deer and the bunnies, and she's holding this horn in her hand. There's the fire because St. John's wort blooms with the sunshine. St. John's wort blooms close to summer solstice every year, at least here where I live. And so it's one of these high potency light, the returning of the light. This makes me look forward to spring that's about to come and summer, and remembering that you have this inner radiance, and can you let it shine? Can you let go of your inhibitions and shine your radiant being that you are? We are all a different kind of shiny, but we're all shiny. And so can you be your authentic, shiny self? Of course, not all the time, but can you allow it to shine? And I'm trying to receive the messages that are in this last card that I'm holding. It's number 31, cannabis. And the word here is detachment. And what I'm feeling into is I'm looking at this card. It shows this person, but then also like part of their being coming out of them, and this spiral. And so I believe that has to do with the detachment. And some people, when they smoke cannabis, they feel like this detachment from themselves. Some people feel closer to the earth and their being and their body or spirit, and other people feel further away when they consume cannabis. And what I feel the message is coming through with this is that we might need to detach ourselves from certain things. Maybe for you, it's even cannabis that you need to detach from for a period of time, or maybe a long time. And detach ourselves from our previous selves. Like, so what I'm seeing in here is like, yes, this person, and this is part of the person, but sometimes we need to let go, detach from this former belief about ourselves, or a belief or an experience that we've had. Can we move forward from that? Can you detach from that old story that maybe you've been circling, right? Around and around and around. Is there an old story that you've been telling yourself? And can you detach? Can you write a new story? Can you let go of the past? Can you move forward? Are you stuck returning back to that same pattern? Are you stuck? Lean into levity. Let go of your inhibitions. You hold the key to your own freedom. And freedom, of course, means something different to everyone, right? Like, freedom to me might not be freedom to you in different ways. Like for me, I feel more free not having my child in school 5 days a week. But you having your child in school 5 days a week might be what brings you freedom and the ability to do other things while they're in school. So again, this isn't about the way I'm choosing to live, but how do you want to choose to live? You hold the key. Don't take things too seriously. Lean into and shine that radiance. Radiance. We all have that flame. How can you cultivate and lean into that flame? And is there something that you need to detach from or leave behind to move forward and be this next version of yourself, or lead the life that you want to live? Do you need to let go of something to be more free? I don't know. Let me know if something's coming to your mind. And thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. I love you, and I'll see you with the next moon messages in about a week. Mwah!